In this example of Excel SUMIF, I'll show you how you can use a wildcard to calculate the sum if there's inconsistent data entry in the data that you want to analyze. So for this particular example, you'll notice that the salespeople's names, somebody's entered in here Brian Collins, but further down they've just entered Brian C. For Christy Walker, later on she's married, so her name changed to Christy Rubble. Inconsistent use of Diane and Di. Hopefully they're the same person, because I'm going to assume they are to add them together. So where there's inconsistencies in your text entries, we can use a wildcard character such as the asterisk to use that as criteria. The asterisk, or the shift and 8 on your keyboard, can be added to any string either before or after to make it any amount of characters to search for. So as with the previous SUMIFs that I've done, I click where I want the answer. Using the insert function dialog box, or shift and F3 on the keyboard if you want a keyboard shortcut for that. If you've recently used SUMIF, you'll find it at the SUMIF category most recently used, or I'll change to the all category and click any category function, hit the S on the keyboard and a small scroll to SUMIF, clicking on OK to continue. The range for SUMIF, the range you want to evaluate, this would be our salespeople. Because I'm going to copy this formula down, I press function 4 on the keyboard straight away to insert those dollar signs. My criteria is the cell containing the text that I'm searching for. In this case it's hard coded into it. And my sum range will be the numbers to add up. Again, pressing function 4 afterwards to lock in the reference to make it absolute. So clicking on OK, I copy down the formula to the other additional cells. Each cell updating to look for Brian star or Adam star or Di star. I've used Di here. I couldn't use Diane because somebody's entered in a shorter format of the name. If somebody had entered in, say, Bri Collins, BRI, I'd have to use BRI asterisk to search for Brian Collins, Brian anything. So you have to be a little bit creative to find the most unique reference to the person that you want to add up. So Christy's result here, 257, should be the addition of Christy Walker, Christy, Christy Rubble, and Christy Rubble. I've just selected them with the control button, and down in the status bar I can see the sum is 257, which means I've captured all of Christy's sales here. Definitely with this one I'd have to choose the check method of doing a total at the bottom of the sale value. I'll click at the bottom here and I'll do Alt and equals on the keyboard, which is the same as hitting the AutoSum button. My total for the sales is 904. Clicking at the bottom of my grand total of per person or per salesperson, I click where I want the answer, Alt and equals again on the keyboard, and enter will give me 904 as well. So the sum of the two are identical, so I can assume that the SUMIF is accurate.